It's time for another Tails tries a video game he's never played before for like half an hour and sees how he likes it. And honestly, this one might be a little bit weird as to me not having actually ever played it. This is Shovel Knight, a game that actually many years ago I was excited for after seeing like the Kickstarter for it and thinking, wow, this game looks pretty cool. And then I've never played it. I know that the game is considered to be really good, and I know that the game is also considered to be, you know, to have a really good soundtrack. It's done by Jake Kaufman, so the guy that does like the Shantae games and stuff. But I have never actually touched this game, which is weird because it's an 8-bit style game, and I do love that NES aesthetic. Alright, I guess we got 4 different storylines here. Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Car. I really wanted them to all to just be hitting the same pose. I'll do Shovel of Hope, because that is the main Shovel Knight. And I do remember this game like having a butts mode in it. That's like the only other thing I know about. Like, it's an 8-bit styled game, it kind of plays a little bit like DuckTales, it has a really good soundtrack, and you can change every instance of Shovel and Knight to butt. But for the sake of this, I'm just gonna go with the default. As much as I loves my butts, I will go with that. Body swap mode. Would you like to swap any of the bodies of any characters in the main cast? Can make all the characters male or female. Could make Shovel Knight a girl. You know what? Let's just go with the defaults for now. Choose this profile? Yes. Alright. So I've never actually played this. Long ago, the lands were untamed, roamed by legendary adventurers. It automatically goes. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. Still wearing his armor, though. Without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and her Order of No Quarter. That's a great name for a group of villains. Now the tower is unsealed and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. Strike the earth! Oh, it does the Mega Man thing. Alright. What are our controls like? So, A is attack, Y is also attack, X brings up the menu, plus is pause, minus also brings up the menu, B is jump. Okay. Alright, so I can hit you, and I've probably got like a... Okay, so it's down and A. Or no, it's just down. Oh, this music is so good, though. I may not have actually played Shovel Knight, but I've listened to its music a bunch. I remember, actually, when this game first came out, at MagFest, we were in line for, my first ever Throne Controllers panel, actually. I think we went on to MagFest, like, specifically on the day that they had Throne Controllers at MagFest. This was the second one I ever went to for MagFest, so... Or second MagFest I ever went to. And Shovel Knight had kind of just come out. And, you know, in line, he had a lot of people, like, singing all the various, like, I think they were singing, like, Rental Floss song. Instinctively knew how to do that, I guess. I figured as much. I've played 8-bit games before, so... do I break this? No! Okay, I think I remember what this was from like, little playthroughs I've seen. I think if I break this, I get extra money, but it doesn't work as a checkpoint anymore? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So I think I'm actually going to not break it. Alright. I do actually remember seeing the first level from this, because actually on the Runaway Guys Coliseum, they have that tangled cords thing. Oh, okay, so the bubbles damage you. See if you can balance on you. I've played enough Terraria with the slime mount to know that you can bounce on things. It's actually reminding me, I've never actually played DuckTales NES either. Like, I'm aware of the pogo mechanic from DuckTales, but never actually played it. Are there secrets? There might be, and I just haven't noticed them. This feels like the kind of game... Oh, no, I guess the secrets would be a little bit more obvious like that. Doing that whole setup, so if I hit you... Yeah, you open up. And then... Oh, you've got enemies in you. You've got little fellas. Down. Okay, so there's a thingy over there. And I think... No, I'll bounce on that thing. Alright. There is music. So that probably unlocks something for, like, sound test mode or something. A nice little jingle. Oh, okay, so I hit myself with a rock. Probably not my smartest decision. So far I'm digging this. Again, like, it feels very NES Capcom game, so like, you know, it feels a bit like Darkwing Duck, it feels a bit like the Mega Man series, so... And that was, like, its prime inspiration, too. Okay, I can probably bounce off you. Yeah, there we go. And then slay the dragon. Ooh, there's something up here. Big pink diamond. I want to open up as much of this path as I can. You've got blocks in the way, of course I want to destroy them all. There's probably something in that dish, too. Alright, come on, I want to open it up. I want a party platter. Where you going? Throw some uhs and ahs in there. Alright, so yeah, we got... I could do the checkpoint breaking thing, but... Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. If I want to go for, like... Oh, I don't even have to hold down in order to keep the shovel out. It's just down, and it automatically deploys. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oop. Alright, I gotta do a little bit of platforming here. I guess I can bounce off that dragon. I don't know, the dragon's kinda cute. I feel bad for killing him. There we go. Just it being down is a lot easier, actually, than holding down. I am using the Joy-Con 2s and their weird D buttons. Because I did find out, actually, that my 8-bit-do controllers don't work on the Switch 2. They're sadly only for, like, the Switch 1 when it comes to that. Ooh. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, sadly the 8-bit-do controllers I have, which are like the SN30... Oh, there is something over there. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. And you wouldn't know that unless you went up. And you got a carrot. A fresh carrot that I can use for my PP. So I can do a little bit more of going around with Magnemite. I've actually been doing a lot of stuff in Pokopia recently. I've been trying to adjust the last world in the game, the Skylands, a little bit. Because that last world is pretty difficult to navigate. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make a lot of flat ground, I'm gonna make a lot of bridges, I'm gonna make a lot of lifts. I basically created like a little mini city on one of the islands. Which took a lot of digging and a lot of rebuilding. Alright, I don't want to fall directly into that pit. Some of the treasure fell in there. That grass almost looks suspicious, but I don't have anything to really go for it yet. So can I... Yeah, okay, so you can cancel your down stab. I think Shovel Knight, like, could have been a playable character in Smash Brothers. Like, I think there is enough charm here to have him playable. But then again, like, I really like how he looks in Blade Strangers. If you haven't seen how he looks in that fighting game, like, he is swole. His armor is huge, which means he has huge guts. Of course, I've never actually played Blade Strangers, despite the fact that my boy Gunvolt is in it, because it's by Nicalis, and that's a company that hasn't exactly, you know, done itself too many favors. And again, there's a lot of companies out there that haven't been doing themselves too much favors. Like, Limited Run's been in trouble recently, and Way Forward has been losing popularity because they're partnered with Limited Run. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward! Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses. Can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And her invincible Knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. Alright, we got a boss. He's got 6 points of health, and his footsies game is immaculate. But perhaps I can get the drop on him, literally. Ooh, nice Hadoken there, nerd. Are you really gonna... Oh. There we go. Dodge out of the way. Take the opportunity when he taunts. Just keep in mind that R attack isn't as active as I would like it to be. Damn. Alright. Alright, so some of our money is floating in the boss arena now, and I need to pick it up. Oh, it's floating way up high there, though. I should not have died in the air. It's like in Guilty Gear, when you burst in the air. It becomes a little bit of a problem, because aerial bursts are pretty easy to bait in the grand scheme of things. Because when you burst in the air, like, the opponent can, like, kind of read you and then just drop their combo there and restart their offense. And if they don't get hit by the burst, it doesn't really, like, matter if you burst or not, so it becomes really easy to waste it. There we go. Ooh, might need a little bit of color warning there. There we go. A little under 5,000 gold. Could use that to buy me, Delicious cheeseburger. I think you should be able to buy, like, cheeseburgers with gold. Man, that Jake Kaufman, he sure does know how to make it good. He sure does know how to make that NES sing. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Catch her. Nope. There we go. I don't know if that actually affects anything, but... Oop. There we go, let's wake up. Put out our fire. And I guess let's go. Let's leave. Alright, there's a bunch of places we can go to now. So we got village. Oh, never mind. There's very few places we can go right now, actually. Let's go to the village. Halt! No weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. Oh, that's no weapon, just a shovel. You may enter then, and don't forget, press up to talk to everyone. Alright. There's a bunch of people here. There's a bard. Hail, traveler, I am but a simple bard, but I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire— that's a horseman. My entire repertoire lays scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets. Take 500 gold for each? Hell yeah. Let's see here. Well, you found the rival. Black Knight has fine musical taste. Should have studied composition. But then I suppose I'd be the one with a rival. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. Alright. So what songs do I have? I have the main theme. I guess that's the nickname theme, the options menu. Probably the opening theme. There we go. And a bunch of little songs. We'll worry about that later. Big man! Bag fellow. Head to the juice bar for fresh squoze juice. Morning, noon, or night. You know what? Some fresh squoze juice sounds good. Decisions. Should I extend my magic or health? Or just eat a tin can? Why not buy my meal ticket and help narrow my options? Okay. Visit the gastronomer to upgrade your health. Alright, fair enough. Alright. A meal ticket, hand it to me. I'll get to work on my best recipe. I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less, so bon appetit and pardon the mess. Ooh. Get on the table, as all people do. Hey, and that upgraded my max health, nice. So you upgraded my max magic then. One more use out of your relics? Oh, yes, of course, I can increase your maximum magic. Good? No, but no relics yet. What? I can't. You have to find some relics. Chester, down the ladder, he always has the weirdest things. Wait, what was I doing? Down the stairs. Did you just eat part of your book there? Hang on. Sir? I'm watching you. Oh, you can't duck, but you can do a nice little squat. Guess he's not gonna eat with me watching. Makes sense. Alright. This is Lady. A new face. Dancers, acolytes, witches, goats, everyone's welcome in here. Broccoli Lady. Ooh, that Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would bestow upon them my greatest treasure. Oh, woe is me, the king of nothing, not to rule but my lone bar stool. King Knight sits on Pridemoor's throne. That gilded goon, he'll get his soon. Double trouble, soil and shovel, my third eye knows your useless infos. Excavatio, the number of dig piles you've dug is 7. Aurum infiniosa, the amount of gold you've collected is 6,094. Thanato refutatum, the number of times you've fallen in battle is 1. Temporum perpetua, the total time you've spent adventuring is 17 minutes and 37 seconds. I magically see all of your acts. Come back again for more useful facts. Thanks for helping me, kindly witch. I'm not a witch! Alright. Oh, there's a guy dressed as an apple. There's like a fish frog dude, and you. You look weird. You're the Chester I was talking about. Blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I've got for you today. Why not have a look? So I've got a fishing rod and an orb. We've got money. Let's buy both. Hold up and press Y. Cast into a pit and wait for a bite. Keep an eye out for sparkly fishing spots. And I'll buy you. An orb of boundless combat potential. Give it a good throw. And I suppose... yeah, okay. So I've got the fishing rod, and both of these cost magic. So if I do this... hey, you said boundless potential, and that thing's bounding. The nerve of these people. Hello, fish friend. All hail the Troupple King. There's chalices. Who is the Troupple King? You've never heard of the Troupple King? Half trout and half apple, pronounced like mouthful. He's one of the forest gods here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth! If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Troupple King will appear. As it happens, I've been entrusted to sell Troupple chalices to believers. Would you like one? Not right now. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel. Psh, that King Knight. You give him an inch, he thinks he's a ruler. I like this guy. I traveled with some horse adventurers, but they were all so negative. This is gonna be the rest of the video. I was afraid as I jumped over the bottomless pit, well then I got over it. I wondered why the Black Knight's shovel was getting bigger, then it hit me. I'm sure your quest will pay off in spades, hero! Ha 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 ha! Alright. Oh, I think he might be my favorite NPC now. I do loves me some shitty puns. One more use out of your relics. Ooh, okay. So you cost a lot. And you probably also cost a lot? Oh, okay, so you require a meal ticket, which costs from you. Okay. Oh, and that becomes quite expensive quite fast. I see. Oh, you do eat. It's every time I talk to you. Or not? I don't trust you, Goat Man. Alright, I think we're out of things we can do in the village for now. So everything should be opened up a little, but why is my nose feeling so stuffed up all of a sudden? So we got Spectre Knight, and we got the Troupple Pond and Pridemore Keep. We're in an awkward spot here because I was fucking around, but I think I'll do another level. Figure things out. So now we've got an orb that we can use. So that might be helpful in helping us help. I think I need some help with my English right there. Ooh. I see. Guess I can just dodge out of the way of you. Boiling hot. What do you think that stuff is? Do you think that's lava inside those cauldrons? molten steel. Could be fondue. Ooh, okay, so we got a glowing spot. And I can use my fishing rod. Hey, and that was worth quite a bit of... that was worth quite a bit of money. That was $3.50 right there. Oop. Launched those into the end. Man, listen to those clicks and clacks on the noise channel there. Honestly, I wish I was a little bit more, like, composition-minded, or... It's not even, like, necessarily that. It's more of the case of, like, I always struggle with turning what I'm thinking in like, my head and executing it. Like, a lot of people probably have already seen that from, like, my drawings and whatnot. But even when I used to, like, fuck around with Famitracker, I wasn't very good on it. Of course, back when I did that, I made the mistake of being vulnerable on the internet and had people trolling me and telling me, oh, you know, you're really bad and stupid and dumb at Famitracker, you should stop. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, how am I supposed to get good at something if I'm not allowed to practice it? Ooh. Ah, I see. I can jump into the air. And actually... Ooh, that was a nice little combination there. There we go. So I can trick him into putting a shield upward. I'll just deal with you guys. No, I'll deal with one of you guys. Oh, you know what? I should have left one of them alive, so I can jump up there. Yeah, there we go. I'm figuring things out. See that the boss here has a lot more health than Black Knight did. Ah, of course, use the chandeliers to get up there. If I line up like this... Ah, okay, so you press down and it warps you to another land. And by another land, I mean another room. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Wanna see? That sounds cool. Flame wand. Or flare wand. It's a wand that shoots fireballs. Watch your magic meter. Okay, it doesn't break things. But it is still a projectile we can use. Or I guess it's up to go through this. It was down on this one. No, I guess it would be up. Up makes a lot more sense. It's weird because I was pressing up and down, so I guess... I don't know, up didn't look like it immediately did anything, so I guess I just felt, oh, then I guess it's down then. You know, not quite having the right amount of feedback. Honestly, I'm already seeing why people liked this game a lot when it came out. I'm digging this game. I think partly I'm liking it just because it lets me do all these stupid puns. Counter fireball? Ooh, only magic can defeat magic. Well, probably not. I probably could just, like, shovel the fireball, but... even so... Kind of a nice little thing that you can clash there. That's the way to go. Is there anything over here? There is. I probably want that check. I guess there's a little bit of non-linearity too, because there's a ladder down there. But I feel like with the way we've been going through this stage, this leads... Yeah, no, that just leads down there, so the path I took was completely optional. Interesting. Oh, I see. You've got, like, the hot dog pattern from Mega Man 2. Yeah, here is safe. Need to wait. We are out of magic energy. Alright, can probably get 2 swings, or maybe even 3 swings if I time it right. I'm not timing it right. Oh, you have a close-up attack, too. Maybe I could just go back and forth and just bait you into doing that. And pretty sure... Ooh. Okay, so that does hurt me. The hitbox is just big enough there. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. But it is. Ooh, if I had done that correctly, I could have gotten up there. Well, who's to say that I can't do it correctly right now? The best time to do it was when it was relevant. Okay, well, I was gonna say the second best time to do it is now, but I guess the third best time to do it is going back to a previous stage. Backtracking. I'll get this. That's magic meter. Though our magic meter's already full. Alright. Yep, we gotta do one of these Mega Man tight jumps. One of these Elecman stage jumps. Oh no, I can't get back up there. No, give me that. I want the treasure. Sir, alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with you. Ooh. And I can bounce up there. I would have thought these things would have been like an updraft, and they kind of are. Alright, I'm going to get that. Nope, that's the wrong button for that. I have to remember, it's X for my gear. Fish. Wait, don't eat me, knight. I bear gifts from the Troupple King. Oh, but you don't have a Troupple Chalice. Return when you have one. Alright. Gotta remember that pretty much every obstacle I can bounce off of. Aw, Shovel Knight, bounce on that thing. Ooh, I see. A little bit of trickiness going on here. Some tight jumps. Trying to trick me with them chandeliers. And a bomb. You can't trick me with explosives. I mean, you absolutely can, but this isn't Bomberman. Alright. Well, I'll take this as an opportunity. Alright, so back there near the 2 trees. Every time I see a griffin, of course, my mind is immediately just going to the first boss of Heaven's Ward. I guess technically they are and aren't the first boss of Heaven's Ward, because the Dusk Vigil is entirely optional. An interloper is in our midst. Begone from our throne room, knave. I'm no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you're mistaken. The Enchantress saw me for my fabulously regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice! Silence! If the text box is wiggly, then I have to wiggle my speech too. That's the fishing rod. That did damage to him, though. How about instead we go for the you're gonna be a bit of a butt to deal with, aren't you? I have to dodge your confetti. I'll just use my sub-weapon for now. Ah, I see. The confetti is even... It's just reminding me of the... frickin' some of the enemies in Mega Man 9 and Jewel Man stage. There we go. All you gotta do is lock him in a corner, I guess. I'm alive. But alone. For how long? Get another little campfire scene. Take a little nap. And... Alright, so we don't have to play the catch minigame. Alright. There we go, put out our fire. And hey, that was 2 stages back? Wow. 2 stages down. Why did I say bag instead of down? I probably was thinking of 2 stages in the bag, and then I just skipped the words and said 2 stages bag. Well, that's 2 stages bag. This game's really fun, actually. I'm digging it. Pun sort of intended, sort of not. I don't think I'm gonna be continuing this on as like a video series or not. Maybe if I'm a little bit more practiced at it, I'll do a Let's Play in the future. But yeah, no, for the first time playing this, I think that went pretty well, and honestly, I like this game. I understand why there was a lot of hype behind this game. It's fun from the 2 levels I've played. So, I don't have any plans for what the next video of me trying a game for about half an hour is going to be doing. But, hopefully I'll see you guys then. This is Tails5Rocket signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.